How do we do, folks? Yo, Bull Marcus 1205 numbers after the name games beating Castlevania Legends. There was a part of me that just wanted to let this music in the back just ride throughout the whole thing. Wrapping up my coverage here, my kind of walkthrough, my kind of going through these three Castlevania games on the Game Boy. Pretty much simple, very much simple impression. The first one, I wouldn't even go back to play it outside of if you just want to know what the first Castlevania looked like. The next two, pretty damn good. Playable Castlevanias, the music in this one's banging, gameplay is banging, except for what you see at the end where I, do the classic die to the worst enemy ever in Castlevania. But overall, the second and third ones, to me, are very good, and you try to put yourself in the perspective, once again, of 19, whatever this came out, 80-something, 90, early 90s. Game Boy, taking this on the road trip, or going somewhere, and all of a sudden you could play Castlevania, you could play that game that you have on the NES that you could only play at home. All of a sudden you could take it with you. Big time. Nowadays, obviously, you look at this and you're like, what the hell is going on? It's all monochrome greenish, like, what are we doing here? But if you have that kind of perspective, if you have that, obviously if you played it back in the day, you have that nostalgia. Even for me, who I didn't play this one in particular back in the day, I only had the first one back in the day because a friend let me borrow it. Going back to it and seeing what it looked like is pretty damn cool. And then, yeah, they thought no better way of capping it off than with the worst enemy ever, a hole. Because, yeah,